What is up, ladies and gents, friends, comrades, compatriots, and everyone in between? Welcome back to the Valkyria Chronicles. Up until this point, we've had, how do you say, a slog of shenanigans to go through, as this game essentially teaches us as if we were playing for the first time. However, Chapter 4 begins the mark of the real meat and potatoes of this game. So we'll waste no time getting right into it as we learn the second part of our operation. First part having been quite successful, although I did miss out on one leader, I believe. But now we have a foothold to attack the bridge, the main bridge, which our enemy is using to resupply.
我が義勇軍は本作戦の先陣を切る形でバーゼル橋を渡り隊員バーゼル橋を渡るには敵橋頭堡を突破しなければなりません正規軍からの援軍や物資供給などの支援はあるのでしょうか正規軍は我らが橋頭堡を攻略した段階で攻勢を開始するということだそんな
And we are being sent on essentially a suicide mission.
諸君らの気持ちはわかる。私も兵士時代には同じことを感じていたわ。だけど時に無茶や無理を承知で作戦に臨むのが軍隊というものなのよ。
And we learn a very sobering reality of war. And that is your life is tradable to those who would spend it.
わかりました。しかし、ファルディオの意見
in times of war, that is.
我々だけであの橋頭堡を突破するにはどうしたものか。
And while that is a sobering and depressing thought, it does offer one unique silver lining, and that is how can you apply your brains to overcome your problems? So right now you see almost literally the left-handed angel and the right-handed devil on our captain's shoulders right now as we are hopeful and looking for opportunity, but Faldio is almost accepting defeat based on the mission.
橋の偵察？ああ、構わないわ。
Which is a empowering thought. You are not a slave. To your fate, you are not bound by any principle other than your own ability and prowess. And it's up to you to find it and make use of it. And that is the message I really enjoy about this game. While it is a general wartime strat and the fun is derived from playing well, it has a very empowering message. Sometimes things are outside of your control, and that's okay. It's all about how you adapt and overcome. Enough mushy words. But before we even get there, seems like we have some internal strife happening, which is really not great.
させておけばいいんじゃない？
させておけばいいって何を無責任なこと言ってるんですか？
無責任というか思っていることを言うのって結構重要なんじゃないかな。お互いの意見をぶつけ合うことで結束力が強まることだってあると思うよ。
それはそうかもしれませんが。 しかし隊員同士が衝突しているのを黙認するわけにはいきません。さあご同行お願いします。
ちょっと。
あいつの隊も大変ですね。そうやって
大
隊は
変。
成長していくものよ。
We see Captain Valdi. Fuck, what's her name? Shit, I forget her name. We see the captain has obviously been through this before, as she understands what Vulcan is saying. This isn't something just to be ignored, but hashing it out will bring it to the open where it can be talked about and worked with.
やめないか。一体何があったんだ。
言わなくてもわかるだろ。このガキだよ。なんでこの部隊にダルクス人が紛れ込んでるんだ。
We see once again the prejudice of the Darksons.
こいつらは大昔からろくなことをしない疫病神なんだよ。
確かに私はダルクス人ですが、あなたと何ら変わりのない人間です。
Calm Center.
ダルクスの最悪は歴史的根拠のない風説に過ぎません。
なんだと？あたいが言いがかりをつけてるってのか？
よせ。
隊長さんよ、俺たちはダルクス人と一緒じゃ戦えねえんだよ。それに実戦経験もない坊主の言うことなんざ誰も聞きやしねえよ。
そんなに僕の士気が不安なら賭けをしよう。僕は48時間以内にバーゼル峡を奪還してみせる。もしも僕の作戦が失敗したら隊長を辞任しよう。その代わり作戦が成功したらヒゴは僕の指示をきちんと聞いてくれるから。
お前今のセリフ二言はねえな。
もちろん。
ちょっとウェルキン。
So not only does he fulfill his obligation and duty as a brother to stand in for his sister, but he puts his own leadership and prowess on the line. We also learned a little bit about something that Isara mentioned, the Darkson Calamity. And I won't say what it is for now, but I will say it is the reason why there is such hatred for Darksons.
Welkin!
どうかした？
もうどうかしたじゃないでしょ。無茶な約束するんだから。兄さん、私が言い争いをしたばかりにすみませんでした。
すみません。
イサラが謝る必要はない。誰もが不安なんだよ。それにこの困難極まりない作戦だ。誰かに当たりたくなる気持ちもわかる。
You can see he has his eyes on the prize.
僕はね、この作戦を成功させて正体の気持ちを一つに
This is not a main conflict for our boy Vulcan, but he sees it as an opportunity, mirroring the literal insane mission we have to pull off.
気持ちを一つに。
He's spending this time observing the water, observing the bridge, and trying to formulate a strategy. Meanwhile, there's infighting in his crowd, and he's just offered his position with the promise to resign if it doesn't go well.
それなんだけど。
I'm not gonna lie, this mission is the first real difficult mission that we're gonna go up against.
何？
やっぱりこの川にもあったか。イサラ、アリシア、君たちに頼みがある。
頼みって？
と いうわけさ。
そんなこと本当にできるの？
イサラ、明朝までに準備は間に合うかい？
はい、すぐに取り掛かります。わかった。ベルキンを信じる。
ありがとう。
Sorry. Oh god. One little minor note here. It's not very much even worth bringing up, but I won't mention it. You'll notice this this little animation has an asterisk on it. These are optional. They provide insight. And, I mean, for us, it's not like we're gonna skip any of this. We're here for the story as well as the gameplay. However, you can skip anything with an asterisk. It's not vital.
作戦とやらを聞かせてもらおうか。やっぱりできませんとか抜かすんじゃねえぞ。
これから我々はバーゼル峡東岸の敵防衛拠点に攻勢をかけ。
おいあんた、あたいたちに死ねって言ってんのか？この人数で京東歩が突破できるわけないだろ。
僕はこの正体で京東歩を突破するとは言ってない。僕たちが突破するのはこの川だ。これより朝霧に紛れてバーゼル川を溶かし、東岸の敵防衛拠点に奇襲をかける。
おい坊主、お前は戦争をなめてんのか？歩兵は泳いででも川を渡れるかもしれねえが。
もちろん考えてやる。イサラ、
エーデルワイス号が潜水走行可能なように耐水処置を施しました。数分間だけしか持ちませんが、渡河するには十分です。
だけどよ、この川は船も通るんだぜ。
大丈夫。ほら、あそこを見てくれ。
なんだ？草か？
宿り足だ。河川の下流域から汽水域上部に分布する植物だよ。川の植生を観察してたら分かったんだ。ここは他の場所に比べて水深が極端に浅い。この場所からなら戦車で水中走行ができるはずだ。
まずエーデルワイス号は水中走行で対岸に上陸と、その後ギュンター隊長の信号弾を合図とし、歩兵部隊は渡河ボートにて対岸に上陸します。
よし、これより作戦を開始する。みんな頑張ろう。
And, well, you heard it here first. Here's our brilliant plan. Facilitated by our wonderful naturalist. His understanding of, well, the depth of the river based on a thistleweed or mistleweed, whatever that flower was. He knew that they had a stretch that they could get through, and with Isara's ability, the tank has delivered our squad in a flanking position on the bridge. Oh boy, it's gonna go down. Let's jump in. The battle for the bridge.
これよりバーゼル防衛大隊と共同で行われる春の嵐作戦を説明する。
Oh boy. It's possible the enemy will detect your approach as time goes on, so we have limited engagement before the enemy begins to maneuver. And reinforcements will start showing in on the double. As a side note, I believe A rank for this mission is in 2 turns. I'm aware of a strategy to do it in 1. However, I will be giving myself the safety for 2. Plus, that gives us a chance to take out a few more tanks and get some more XP and money. Important to note, open Ragnite containers here, which are quite explosive. Okay. So there's 2 camps, only one of them requires our capture. There are multiple routes. Let's start deploying. So as always, we're going to want Alicia, we're going to want Rosie, excuse me, and we're going to want Largo. That'll give us our boost in command points. Let's go ahead and put our sniper right here. Always been a fan of Nancy. Let's get her on there. Is that gonna do it? I suppose an engineer wouldn't go astray. I don't think we're gonna need one, but let's go ahead and have one in there, and let's get another shock trooper in. I'm always a fan of Jane. Let's get Jane in there. Okay. We'll leave one position open. I almost don't even want to have the engineer in there, but just in case things go tits up, as they say. Alright, let's make it happen. Her name is Captain Verat. Verat. I don't know.
可及的速やかに敵共闘砲を叩くぞ。第7小隊出撃する。よし、小隊全員渡河を完了したな。
まったく無茶な作戦を考えたもんだ。
バーゼル卿西岸の第一小隊ハルディオ・ランツァート小隊長より通信です。バーゼル卿西岸より敵1個中隊の移動開始、橋を渡り東岸に向かう模様とのことです。
Excellent. This is the perfect time to attack. They have no idea we've landed on the bank. But they're about to.
いいか、これから説明することをよく聞くように。
Oh, we know all about potentials. Okay, a lot to take in here as we analyze this map. Here is our camp. That we have to capture. We have 2 lines of sight on that tank. You know what? We need more information first. She got a negative buff. There we go. Look at all of these units. Alright. Okay. So first, take a shot here. That'll do significant damage to that tank as well as immobilize it. Now has basically 0 action points since we destroyed the treads. We're gonna take another. Right here. There's a chance this misses, but it's not likely. Excellent. Beautiful. Alright. Let's go ahead and get you back out of the way. Alright. Let's see what we can make happen with our boy. Now, this is the worst part about Lancers. So, everybody get your bingo cards out. Valkyria Chronicles bingo. Who has Largo misses his shot? Who has Largo makes his shot? Place your bets. Hell yeah! Ooh. Feels good. Feels real good. Alright. Come along now, Korone Senpai. That's 2 CP down, boyo. And we're off to a great start. We will now occupy this fort. And yeah, I don't want to keep her here. Now we want to keep him in the perimeter of the camp, but we want to push him as far up as we can. So like right here. So we're keeping him within the confines of the camp. When you're in an occupied camp, you actually resupply. You don't need an engineer for that. So that's why we're gonna need him at full capacity if we're gonna pull this off. And we're gonna pull in. Let's get Yoko in here. Alright, so we're summoning reinforcements. She'll show up on the next phase. Let's see what the enemy has in store for us. But wow. Alright. Oh. Here we learn about medics. And this is actually something I haven't touched upon. There is permadeath in this game. If you lose a unit and fail to retrieve them, they permanently die. That's why you're given such a large roster. And so the medic is introduced because if you reach a unconscious ally, if you make it to an ally who's been downed, you can call in the medic who, as you just saw, will restore them to full health. Alright, now Largo, we're gonna need you to work some beauteous magic here. It's gonna require us to not waste our movement, because we need to go as far as we can. There's a chance this misses. But not a good one. Now we're gonna do a little bit of tank hunting. Man, our lances are inaccurate as hell, but you wouldn't know it from the way we're killing it. I don't know why I just said that. Why would I say such a thing? Now this part is a bit tricky, because we're going to want to blow up that Ragnite container, but there's an enemy in that corner that we also want to kill in the same round. And once again, it's all about how efficient we can be. So the way we do this is line up the shot where its head would be. You should... I hope this works. And it worked with honors. Worked with honors. Okay, we have 5 CP left. She's gonna need 2 CP to take this out. And I'm probably gonna need 2 CP Okay, so I have a safety. I have a safety. Okay. Okay, Largo. Time to shine, bud.
人気者は忙しいね。あたいは止められないよ。当たれ。
Did that blast him out of this? It did! Oh, this is so good. Okay, so she can definitely go in and capture that. Alright, we have a chance for Largo to actually make this happen. Come on, Largo. Come on, Largo. Come on, Largo. Praise be to the RNG. Well, we tried. It's alright. This says, despite the loss, despite not getting the final tank, this has been a tremendous success. That's what it looks like.
よし、バーゼル卿東岸の敵拠点を占拠したぞ。
兄さん、バーゼル卿の制御室を確保しました。
よし、イサラ、バーゼル卿を開くんだ。西岸の敵部隊に橋を渡らせるな。はい、
わかりました。ラグナイト電源起動。バーゼル卿、紹介します。
Ooh, you'll love to see it. We could have had 5 there. We could have had 5 tanks destroyed, but we took out 4 leaders, 4 tanks. Damn. That felt good. That felt real good. Could have been better, but that felt real good. Yokata.
Gyunta少尉の作戦が功を奏したようね。初めての作戦でよくやったわ。
ありがとうございます。
なんてやつだ。本当に戦車で川を渡っちまうなんてよ。
ここまでうまくいくとはね。正直驚いたよ。
あなたたち、約束通りウェルキンを隊長として認めなさいよね。
Tell him, Alicia.
しょうがねえ
な。隊長のことは認めてやってもいいけどさ、あたいたちはダルクス人まで認める気はないよ。
Look, change doesn't happen overnight. I understand. We'll make you not a racist in time, Rosie. You're redeemable.
ちょっともうアリシアさん、いいんです。慣れていますから。でもいつかダルクス人とみんなが。
はーい、お取り込み中すみません。 GBS 記者のエレットです。ギュンター隊長、初めての作戦で目の覚めるような戦果でしたね。
はい、今回は隊員たちの働きによって
この戦いを通じてギュンター隊長なりに何か感じたことはありませんか？
感じたこと。橋というのは道と道をつなぐ人々の生活になくてはならないものです。僕も第7小隊の中でみんなの心と心をつなぐ橋。
私にはこんなことしかできないけど。
Time for a recurring theme with the lion's paw.
いつか町の人が戻ってきた時にこの行きそうの花が少しでも元気を分けてあげられますように。
おーいアリシア、そろそろ出発するよ。
今行きます。元気に咲いてね。
And thus we conclude Chapter 4. This was our first taste in what to expect for the missions to come. This is going to I know we made it look nice and easy there, but this honestly was a very meticulously planned mission, as they all tend to be. And it all derives from the idea of reading the map, knowing the scenario, the situation, and appropriating the necessary resources to the job. And that's going to do it for this episode. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you've watched along at this point, this has been a blast of an episode. I'm finally happy to get into the meat and potatoes of this. Seriously, this game is a ton of fun. It's only going to get more wild from here. The narrative's going to kick in. The mechanics are going to start shooting off. How exciting. And plus, there's so many side stories to begin unraveling. I can't wait to show it to you. I've been Pocket, resident lore master, keeper of the scrolls, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks, friends, compatriots, compadres, comrades, and anyone else. GG!